Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Crispy Jacksons podcast. We have two new members with us here today. We have Ethan. Say hello, Ethan.
How's it going, broskies?
Okay. Well, and then the other guy, Parker.
What's going on, guys? I like to drink a nice cold glass of cum before every podcast. So
All
you know
right.
I'm ready.
Well, anyway,
Okay. Not the direction we...
starting off strong.
Yeah.
Nice entrance. Nice entrance. Yes. And of course, with us, Thomas as well.
Hello, I am
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Everyone is here.
Everyone is
Everybody
assembled.
Is here.
The Crispy Jacksons is complete.
Yes.
We are ready to go 100% power.
Who's introducing the topic? Is my audio coming through all right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, Parker's what we call a little bitch.
Yes. Parker is bitch boy McGee.
Bitch boy McGee.
Bitch boy. Nah, he's not a bitch.
No, he's a pretty chill being.
Pretty chill individual.
Very
He's a doomer.
very much a doomer.
Yeah, he's one of those archetypes.
Yeah.
Doomer.
Just a boomer. That's what he is.
I live and breathe.
Yeah, he's a boomer.
Live in La
Death.
Vida Loca.
Sadness.
Yeah, is that when a boomer was? Is that
I don't-
boomer? Living La Vida Loca was boomer.
Boomer's something.
Man, I don't even know what a boomer is. All I know is a
Boomer's
middle-aged
like-
white guy.
Like our parents, 40s.
Yeah? Oh, okay. So like my mother is a
I
boomer.
hate my wife. That's boomer.
That's boomer.
That's boomer right there.
I
I hate my wife.
yeah, Facebook humor.
Technology.
Haha,
Dad.
funny minion memes.
Yes.
Haha, funny minion.
The
Haha,
doctor
we-
said I can have one glass of wine. Proceeds to show picture of very big glass to indicate that is
That's
a big
my
glass
wife.
of wine.
That's my wife. I'm so
Haha,
proud of
funny,
her.
Must share everywhere because I'm 40
Yes.
and have no sense of humor.
Well, if they just spoke some damn English and so on and so forth.
I don't understand
Boomer.
this music. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't give
exactly.
a fuck. It wasn't made for you.
Shut up, boomer.
Yeah, exactly. Trump quotes and or any politician quotes. To be honest.
It's always anti-technology too.
Yeah,
There's never one.
yeah.
It's like, oh, look at what I used to do in my day,
Yeah. Ham-fisted on an image of an eagle holding a fucking like Nintendo
and then
controller.
what kids do, and it's just some teenager sagging his pants playing a video game on the TV,
Yep.
and that's it.
Boomers really like to quote themselves the best generation. But, you know,
Yep,
who
sex.
came up with that vote? Boomers did.
Boomers did.
are
Boomer-
voting
Boomers
themselves
give
the
themselves.
best generation.
Yep.
Yep, they're patting themselves on the back essentially
Every
Fucking
time.
boomers.
every single time.
Fucking boomers.
Well, I mean, it's always like back when I was a kid. All I cared about was getting a little bit of money so I can go hang out with my friends. All these kids worry about is pussy
Pokemon Go and pussy
and pussy.
and their vapes and the jewels.
The jewels, the AirPod, the AirPods. They have damn kids in their
Too much.
AirPods.
Fucking kids.
Fucking kids.
Yeah,
Fuck
everyone
them
talks
kids.
about how technology's bad. I didn't have that shit when I was younger. Well, that's because everyone when you were younger is a fucking idiot.
Say it.
So
Technology.
they didn't have the
scary.
technology to make it back then. But then we got
I
smart
never-
people now who are
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know how to do this.
I never had it. We had to learn how to do long division.
Yeah, do you know who were like the janitors and shit for like $1 million companies for technology? Boomers, not fucking
Boomers.
20-year-olds.
Boomers, and they get paid handsomely, and they don't complain.
Who are they going to complain to? Someone younger than
They're
them?
They're I guess they are. Aren't they?
Elitist.
They're so
Pieces of shit.
they're so proud of themselves. You know,
Blaming vapes for everything.
blaming the vaping culture. Your mother, your stepmother.
Yeah, my stepmom. Don't diss my mom.
No,
My
your mom's a
not
great
boomer.
woman.
Yeah.
Your stepmom was like, oh no, that damn vaping.
Oh no.
Tell us that story.
All right. My stepmom, said along the lines of, "If you keep vaping, I'm gonna take you off my health insurance." And yeah, that was weird. I told her that she was
Fucking dumb,
retarded,
Grandma.
but she keeps and I told her, hey, look, can you actually do some fucking research on the goddamn topic without fucking being a dipshit? But of course she doesn't.
Fucking boomers.
Boomer.
Yeah, cause boomer. Yeah.
I don't have to
Yeah.
I don't have to do research. I know everything. Okay.
I know. Facebook told me.
Yeah,
Facebook told me that
and
vaping
the
bad.
The Google website told me that it's vaping.
Infowars told me vaping is horrible.
Oh, you vaped
It's not
once,
like,
and now you have a cold. It's vaping's fault. I know
it's
it
not
is.
like big tobacco companies are trying to sway the media or anything. It's not. Not the cigarette sales are down. They're trying to find a reason for vaping to get shut
Yep,
down.
yep.
No, that's definitely not what's fucking happening.
Boomers are the epitome of
Fuck boomers.
fuck boomers, exactly. And moral of the story: fuck boomers.
Fuck boomers.
How many fuck boomers can we get in one sentence there, Parker?
Fuck boomers.
Fuck boomers.
Fuck boomers.
Fuck their. Well, I mean, they already hate their wives.
Yeah.
So you can't really.
Fuck their. Oh well.
Yeah, the
Oh, no,
only
yeah, I wouldn't
reason
say fuck
boomers
their
have
wife.
good credit scores is because like they had nothing to do when they were younger, so they just built their fucking credit.
Well, I mean they just complain. Oh, these movies are awful. I'm like, well, we lived through like what? I wouldn't say the Avengers was kind of like Star Wars level, but it was essentially our time.
It was pretty much as big as Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, you don't understand that. You don't understand the capacity of what I went through. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, these are big products. These are like, I grew up on these movies and stuff,
Fuck.
Exactly. Like, this is it. But they fucking watch it. They get these big TVs and they get these,
Yeah.
boomers always have the latest technology, even though they complain about it. You ever notice that?
Because they're better than it.
Yeah.
They're better than it. They think that they understand it.
Yeah,
They're
but then
like,
they-
oh,
Yeah, and then I get a, hey, Andreas, can you come upstairs real quick? I need help with the TV. And it's a simple click and bob and switch and whatever, and it's as simple as that.
it just infuriates. It makes their blood boil. Oh, this kid knows more about the TV
Yeah.
than I do. You know what that means?
He knows how to reset the Wi-Fi.
No, man.
Fucking hacker man.
Yeah, it's
Get one final. Fuck boomers.
Yep. Fuck boomers. Especially going on the vaping topic.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
It's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Especially because all three of you guys vape.
Yes. I get so much puss, my guy.
Cool. I will just edit that out. That was loud.
I'm sorry, dude. I had to fucking cough. Shit was in my throat. It's vaping, man. It's
Yeah,
vaping.
it's
Yeah, it's
giving me
vaping. Yeah, it's
bronchitis. I'm gonna
vaping.
get a collapse.
It's getting
lung.
you. It's getting in your lungs. Yeah, it's gonna give you a collapsed lung. Not to mention the some states. I don't know how many states. Yeah, I think only Massachusetts is the only state. No, Michigan. I don't remember which one. Massachusetts. Whichever one is the first state to like ban flavored e-cigarettes.
But cigarettes are still legal.
Yeah, but cigarettes are still
But
legal.
cigarettes are still fucking. That makes no. That's like legalizing heroin
Instead of
instead of weed.
Yo, Parker, they're talking about doing it all across the fucking country.
all the country, yeah, the whole country.
Yes.
For legalizing weed. Oh no, they're trying to ban vapes across the entire country.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Flavored
fucking
e-cigarettes.
boomers.
Wow, that's fucking stupid. Fucking boomers.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that weird? Boomers
Too
run the
fucking
country.
many.
Ugh.
Boomers in the Senate.
Yeah, it's
control
okay. Just
everything.
give it like 20 years. They'll be obsolete anyways.
Well, that's what I'm
They'll
saying.
be dead. They'll be
Yeah.
dead. Boomers will be dead in 20 years.
Yeah. Well.
That's what I mean
God,
by
I hope so.
obsolete.
Yeah. They'll just be, and then it'll be us, and we can make the rule. It's our turn.
Yeah, it's our turn to run the fucking world. It's not like it's our generation that's going to be the one that's going to be up next.
Yeah.
Like 70, 80-year-old people on Senate making the fucking laws for the next generation.
Yeah.
And they're not fucking part of
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. They make the laws for the future that they're not going to be a part of.
It's fucking stupid.
How that make sense? How that make sense? Just give us flavored e-cigarettes. Jeez, a little fun.
Is someone doing something fun? Gotta either tax or ban it. Pick one.
Choose one.
Oh no, technology! I don't
Bans all
understand.
technology. How the fuck you gonna do that?
Ban, taxing it. It's like marijuana. You know, marijuana is illegal across the entire country. But you know who made that law? I don't know. What was it back in like the fucking 50s? Was it back in the 50s or 40s that they like?
Well, the 50s, yeah. Well, it's not legal. It's not illegal the whole country. There's
and-
like a couple states that have it recreational, and most of the states have it medicinal. But it was in the 50s because it was the growing rise. It was like the late 50s, early 60s, because that's when like the peace movement started seeing a little bit of recognition. It's not the big one, but that's when it was more prominent, and they pretty much, I think, illegalized it. It was talked about like don't smoke it. It's not really. It wasn't illegalized. It was just like don't do it. You're a bum if you do it. You know, that kind of stuff. That slogan like
See,
marijuana.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
stay legal.
They're saying that
Yeah.
it's gonna. It's gonna be more illegal to have e-juice than it is going to be to have weed, even in the state of Kansas. Like literally,
That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's fucking
I'm
stupid.
gonna get popped on vape juice that I might have forgot about after the ban instead of actual like weed.
literally 360 milliliters of vape juice would be a felony, a federal offense.
Holy shit!
Then why the
Really?
fuck are cigarettes legal?
I
Yeah.
don't fucking
What?
know.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's because of the street THC cartridges.
Yep, that whole thing where it was THC cartridges cause collapsed lungs, but it's just the THC.
Vitamin E that's killing
whatever.
people.
How do you describe it?
It's fucking retarded. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just the vape cartridges, and that's only the shit that like. Apparently, there's new research finding out that like it's not even the official ones like from dispensaries. Those are fine. It's just the ones that you get off the street. It's something
It's
that
the
can cause
$10
problems because they're
ones.
either refills.
The
with
ones you can
either,
pick up for,
you
like,
know,
Pesticides. and all
yeah,
that kind of dumb
something
shit.
inside it. Yeah, it's the ones you get off the street. Yeah, the easy to find ones. Easy. Hey, you slip me a 20, I'll get you a pretty good dab cart. In reality, it's probably like mixed with shit.
Like if you really think about it, why is the country making laws without researching into the topic? You know how
Because
scary that is?
Because it's scared. Because the country's scared of understand.
Boomers are scared.
Well, yeah,
Boomers are scared.
Yeah, mostly the main focus. The boomers are scared here. On even attempting to try anything different and change. Change is scary. Change because everything's working. Everything's good. If everything's in order, we can be happy. We can be sane because our jobs are in line. But everything starts changing. Oh no!
Like if you just think about it, teenagers have stopped smoking and switched to a safer alternative.
Which is
And then-
vaping, which
and then-
can then lead them off of smoking
Yeah.
or nicotine addiction or nicotine dependency in general. And it's gonna be banned, so now there's no outlet for that. So they just pick up more cigarettes, and you're gonna have more lung cancer. You're gonna have more smoking related not injuries, but like illnesses and
All
stuff
those
like that
illnesses that the government
are gonna just
prof-
boost back up.
profit off of,
And of course they're gonna, if this happens, they're obviously gonna see it, and they're gonna be like, oh man, that's crazy. Man, we need smoking's crazy. And what are they gonna blame next? You know,
Something else that's new. It doesn't even.
it's every month there's something different.
It's always something that the boomers are screaming about, and then for some reason, it's always the boomers that get to make the laws. What the fuck is going on? I guess
Yeah.
that's the best explanation.
That's the
Like,
best.
What the fuck is
That's
going
the
on?
best. Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
What do you
dude.
think, Thomas? Haven't heard a word from you in a while.
THC cartridges are fucking stupid. If you fucking vape THC cartridges, I don't care if you go to the hospital.
Okay. Long stretch of pause there.
Long pause.
Long pause on that. What do you think, Thomas? Just dead silent for like a couple of seconds.
Well,
But
because
you
guys are
vape.
fucking
You vape.
dumb. Yeah, people who do cartridges are fucking retarded. And you know what
Yeah.
they're doing? They're making the vape industry as a whole fucking thing look
Suffer
bad.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Suffer
they're making
for it.
everyone else look like a fucking criminal, and like everyone's gonna fucking die, and ban this, ban
Yep.
that, ban this, as if like the ban on
yeah.
vaping hasn't been bad enough over the past fucking 2 years. All this shit starts popping up, so now they're actually like acting on it severely because
agree.
of dumbass fucking teenagers. Do you know the median age for the people being permitted to the hospital right now for fucking THC cartridge related injuries?
I do not.
19 years old. So that
Wow.
means most of them are younger than that, from the
Yep.
ages of 13 to 19 years old. And the people that are older than that, older than the median number, because median is middle. So older than
Yeah.
that are not much older than 19. None of them are in their 40s or 50s. They're all like younger than 30 or like early to mid 30s.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Just
young
becoming
people
adult,
fucking
yeah.
thing that's happening.
Yeah.
This isn't boomers being fucking dumb. It's
Well-
young. It's young people. Young people are fucking stupid. And
Yeah,
they
young
do
people
shit
are
like
stupid,
this,
but you
and
also
they're
have
like,
to-
"Oh, a
you also
dab
have to
cart
think-
for $10.
Well, you
Hell
also
yeah."
have to think it's also you also have to agree that people in the higher government and stuff like that are trying to get rid of this because of fuck ups, but there's fuck ups in every single category of everything. So when we're saying boomers are dumb, we're making it as a meme. We're really meaning that like they're not really paying attention to what the actual cause is. They're not paying attention to the root problem. They're paying attention to some subsection that doesn't have anything to do with it.
I feel like cigarette companies are the one, or tobacco, all that kind of shit. They're the ones pushing this kind of shit, like swaying the media with
Well,
money,
the thing
trying to
is-
fucking.
Go ahead.
The thing is, the government makes money from the tobacco company. They
Tax the shit out of tobacco. That's correct.
And they can't tax the shit out of nicotine
So-
stuff. All right, what about the whole? Change topics here. About the
Fuck.
kid shows.
Yeah,
The-
kid shows.
The weird shit
That
on
we
Netflix.
we watched today especially.
That one show that was made.
Snail chick. It's called Truly or some shit. It's called Truly.
I
and
hate
she
kid
gives-
shows, dude.
Well, that fucking what did she do? She crawled up this fucking water glass. I'll put in like a little video of it flipped around. I don't know, but anyway, I'll put like a whatever. So she was crawling up the fucking glass, and the little announcer's like, "What is it? Is it an ice cube?" And she like licks it and goes, "Mm-mm," and then crawls up more. And it's like, "What is that?" And she gives the most demonic grin, like she's like, "Yeah, I'm glad you asked," you know. And then it's it was a straw
That's
or the fucking what
Kid
was
shows
the
are making kids nowadays more
Yeah.
retarded. Am I allowed to say retarded?
Yes.
fuck it, we're not getting monetized anytime soon.
Cool. Yeah. Kid shows are fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah, they're
They
dumb.
took off all the fucking good ones. Danny Phantom, Teen Titans, like OG SpongeBob, shit like that. Now it's all just dumbed
Yep.
down, fucking recycled humor, and it's just
Well, it's
stupid.
yeah, exactly.
and
It's
they made
it's
Teen Titans go.
yeah. I fell off the Cartoon Network watching after
Teen Titans goes all over Cartoon Network.
We Bear Bears showed up.
Yeah, mine was right after
like-
Steven Universe started, and then I was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
I mean, they had a couple good shows like Adventure Time and Regular Show, but they
Yeah, but
fucking canned those.
Well, they ended. They actually they were done with their it was probably canned, but they were done with their stories, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's replace the good shows with
Gumballs ended,
Dumb
I
shit.
think. No, I don't know.
like Gumball.
I think
Gumball's
Gumball's still-
gone.
Gumball's gone?
Gumball's gone. Oh,
F and chat.
F and chat, guys.
so I mean, it started in like 2012. So
It started
Well,
the
it
same
was
time
still,
around
like, a
like
year before
Steven
those.
Universe and We Bear Bears and like
It was
Uncle
still there
Grandpa.
when like regular
Yeah.
show and
It
Adventure
was-
yeah,
Time were a
it was
thing.
no, it was
Yeah, it's
before
been
that. It was
around for a
before
little
Uncle
while.
It
Grandpa.
was in 2010.
Yeah, it was way before Uncle Grandpa. Holy shit! Didn't even think about that. Wow. Do you guys remember 2009 Cartoon Network? Destroy, Build, Destroy. What was the other CN Real shows?
There was a paranormal.
Yeah, the
show. I
paranormal
forgot
one.
what
That
it
one was that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
there's also that Dude, What If?
Yeah, Dude, What If? Yeah, or
I mean, Nickelodeon had some good ones back in the 90s. Those were
well,
huge
Nickelodeon.
classics.
Yeah, Nickelodeon was Variety.
Can we talk about like 2011 Nickelodeon with like Planet Sheen and shit?
Planet Sheen, Tough Puppy.
That was-
I completely fell off when it came to that.
Yeah, I was like,
I
well,
was not-
adios.
I was not a part of that kind of cartoon era.
Yeah, I know Disney had what Phineas and Ferb and shit.
Phineas and Ferb was alright.
I wasn't a big fan of Disney Channel.
I wasn't either.
No, I mostly stick to my guns. Cartoon Network is usually really reliable.
Yeah.
Or Boomerang. Boomerang really came in because they played like Samurai Jack and stuff late at night. You know.
And they did have Teen Titans, and
They did.
fucking
Had
loved that
Toonami.
shit.
Yeah, and then
They brought back Toonami.
brought back
too.
Toonami later on. And
Uzumaki's coming out.
I did see that Uzumaki's. That's gonna be pretty
Yeah.
chill. That's gonna be
Yeah, dude.
that's gonna be awesome to
That
watch.
trailer was
Top notch.
Ooh, it was a good trailer.
But they brought back Toonami eventually, and that was a big surprise. Not surprise, but it was a big like fucking finally. And then we finally got to watch Dragon Ball Kai, the final chapters. Finally, that was god.
They're bringing back all the old cartoons because the people that were kids back then are now
Yeah.
back again, and they're like, hey, like Invader Zim, I want to see that. What's that one?
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's
Netflix,
Modern
yeah.
Life. Yeah.
I have it right over there.
And what else do they got? Even some anime too.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, just play the classics. You don't have to get rid of them. You don't have to remake them. Just play the classics. That's all you have to do to get people's attention is just play the classics. The movie channels get away with it all the time. Why not? Why is it not different for cartoons? Like, just have Boomerang was very notorious for just playing the classics.
Yeah. I like Boomerang. That's what I kind of grew up with too.
That's what a lot of antenna TV is. It's just like a bunch of 60s, 70s shows.
Which is a bore in some of them, but a lot of them you get like MASH and other stuff like that. Andy Griffith Show sometimes if you're lucky.
I didn't watch Nick at Night. Is that what you guys talking about? Nick at
Oh
Night?
no, Nick at Night was
Nick
cool.
at Night. I didn't watch.
Nick
I
at
didn't
Night
watch it
was
all. I
Nick at
hated it.
Night was definitely stuff you would watch in a hotel room when you can't sleep.
Yeah. Like wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. George Lopez.
Yeah.
George Lopez always woke me up.
No,
at like
it was
3
always The
a.m.
Nanny or Fresh Prince. It was
Yeah.
always Fresh Prince.
Or Full House. Full House was always.
I
a lot.
actually really enjoyed Full House.
I never watched a single episode. I don't really like old sitcoms that much.
I can't
They're
tell
really-
you
they're
how
really
many
bad.
fucking times I've woken up to like George Lopez or 2.5 Men.
Oh yeah, 2.5 Men.
Man.
Uh,
Or The Nanny.
Is Charlie Sheen still
don't know that
alive?
one.
Doesn't he have like
Yeah.
AIDS?
Yeah, he has like ultra AIDS, but he's still kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Super fucking massive AIDS.
Yeah, I mean Charlie Sheen, he's a mad lad. He did like what?
Charlie
Cocaine
Sheen's
for
got
like a shit
fucking
oh,
ton?
he did
Super
everything. He did
AIDS.
fucking everything. He's like Ozzy Osbourne, man.
Yeah,
Pumped
yeah.
himself full of drugs.
And now he has AIDS.
Yeah, now he has AIDS.
Did you hear Black Sabbath is over?
What?
Yeah.
You're fucking with me. Black Sabbath is over?
I think it already quit. I don't remember. I watched a video. I didn't watch the timestamp. All I know is that like it said it was over, and I was like, when did that happen?
I was gonna say they didn't take it.
But that. Oh
Like
wait. What was that
1970.
new song that with Ozzy? Post Malone.
Take What
Post
You
Malone's
Want.
a new song.
Take What You Want. That
I liked
fucking-
Ozzy Osbourne's part of that song, but
Yep.
then Post Malone.
Yeah. It was
Don't talk shit on Post Malone, dude.
It's good, but
I
it was
don't know. I
weak.
don't hate
I don't know.
Post
I didn't
Malone.
want it. I didn't want it because it was like Ozzy sounded really good, and it was just
Yeah.
like it was just a weird
Yeah,
shift.
you kind of want to listen to more Ozzy.
It's still
You kinda
good.
wanted him to keep singing.
It's still really good.
They had
I
a guitar
listened to
solo
it.
in there too,
Yep.
and a pop song, or a guitar solo and a pop song. That's something that you don't see every day.
Ozzy in a pop song.
Well,
Ozzy and a pop song by itself.
Post Malone is actually like a really big metal fan.
I know.
Yeah,
I have respect for Post Malone, unlike Cardi B,
Yeah,
You mean Retardy B?
Yeah,
whatever the
retarded
fuck her name is.
something.
Looks like a
The fact
fucking
that she's
rat,
popular
dude.
disgusts me.
I mean, going back to kind of like whatever, like there are good rappers. There are good
Oh, yeah.
modern day rappers.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like,
with
Yo,
that.
Blueface, baby.
That- We're not.
Blueface
Slump
is
God.
not good.
Yeah. Slump God.
Ski mask.
Slump God is not good. Don't you
You
ever.
guys don't like Slump God?
He does. Yeah, not really. No, we think he's a meme.
Yo,
Tyler.
Tyler's pretty good.
I
I
like
love
Tyler.
Tyler.
What about Aesop Rocky? I don't really listen to him.
And you got
Just know I don't listen to a lot of rap, so
yeah. There are good rappers.
I like
Obviously got
Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys is an obvious choice for a lot of people. Thomas definitely loves them.
Love Suicide Boys.
Ghost Main's pretty good. Poya is
Ghost
pretty
Man?
good.
Bones is alright.
Yeah.
Suicide.
Suede. What was the other one? I think I already said Puya.
Yeah, Puya's pretty good.
I feel like there's another one. I don't
What's
think-
his name? What's his name? Something Baker. I can't remember.
I can't think of it. I don't know.
But there's a lot of new modern rappers that are really good.
I can't think of him.
5.
Can't think of them.
I can't think of anymore. I don't listen to a lot of rap.
What about you, Thomas?
Kid shows are retarded.
weird kid
Next
shows.
subject.
Yeah.
And next
Kid
subject.
Kid shows are making these kids nowadays more retarded, and they are also
Yes.
retarded.
Just like the shit movies they're putting out. Like whatever the fuck
Yo, It
fucking
Too
movie we
slaps.
watched.
It
I haven't
too.
seen it. I want to see it though.
I didn't like it too.
Well,
I didn't like
It
it.
didn't like you.
You didn't like it?
Well, no, I liked it too with the sense that like I felt like all the characters felt like real adults and like real sensible people, but I don't know. I didn't like Pennywise. That all of his scenes were like the same. It was always the same pattern. Like, oh, everyone does this, then it cuts to Pennywise doing this. Then everyone does this, and then it cuts to Pennywise doing this. Everyone does this, and it cuts to Pennywise doing this. It was the same rapid pattern over and over and over again until the
I like
very end.
Stephen King's cameo in that though.
Yeah,
He had a cameo?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. So.
yeah, it was a huge cameo, and I was like, oh shit, you know, I was like, wow, they have the balls to do it. Oh, that was pretty cool because he was just there, and he's like, whoa, hello.
Hello, I'm Stephen King, and I'm old.
Old man Stephen King freaks me out than young Stephen King.
I'm Stephen King, and I'm a boomer.
No, Stephen King.
He's not-
Stephen King's weird.
He's a little odd. I mean, he made it.
He's an odd fellow.
He's a very odd human being.
Green Mile was pretty weird.
That was a good movie.
I liked it, but
I haven't seen it, so
you haven't seen Green Mile?
no.
You said it was a good movie.
Yeah,
You
well,
haven't
talk
seen
to
it.
me when Minecraft
Well,
has a cave
I remember.
update.
I just remember parts of it. I haven't seen the entire movie all the way through. I just remember it being actually pretty good. I just can't watch it because I heard it was. Oh, it's like fucking really sad.
Well, yeah, it's sad.
Wait, is it about that big dude?
Yeah, big
Like
black guy.
Just a massive human being.
Yeah.
And then he got like framed for something, and even though everyone knew that he was innocent, they still executed him anyways.
Kinda. I mean, it's basic plot outline of it, yeah. Shawshank's pretty good. That's a Stephen King book.
Yeah.
Shawshank's
pretty
great.
good. Yeah.
Shawshank's really good. I actually really do enjoy it. I have it on my shelf over here.
No.
Shout out to Mr.
Miss
my
hated me.
media teacher for making us do assignments,
No.
making us do assignments on Netflix shows. Dude, he doesn't like anybody. I actually made it was oh well. Still,
Well,
I
the
think for
thing is,
making
I
us
didn't
do
really
assignments
do
on movies,
much.
that was pretty cool.
I
Like
mean,
good
I got
movies.
my projects done. I got my projects done, but I didn't meet all the requirements.
Oh, I didn't either. I didn't do anything. I did not do anything.
Neither should I.
I was a terrible
I barely
student.
passed government.
Should not
I
have
passed with
Graduated
with
at
like a
all.
fucking. No,
I'm
I
like-
had
Well, who'd you have? You have
what's
Mr.
her name? What was her name? Fuck,
Oh,
she was a bitch. She hated
That
me.
sucks.
I'm sorry if you're listening to this, but you're a bitch, and I don't want you watching my. I
don't know. Would it be
Anyway.
FYI.
We don't want your subscription or your like.
Get off
my
here and
platform.
unsubscribe.
No. Everyone else, you're
We
all
really
cool.
do, actually. That'd be really appreciated.
Please subscribe.
Yeah.
Mr. Z, even if you like failed the final or
Well,
you
the
didn't even
thing
like
was-
answer any of the questions correct, he would pass you anyways. It didn't matter. I did
got
not do really
through
anything in
with,
that
like,
class
a
but play
C
League of Legends, and I got like an
because
A.
I procrastinated all throughout high school. I was that kind of I was that kind of student.
I didn't do anything.
I think that's all of us here.
You know, like I hella like
I don't give a shit senior
the
year.
fucking
Yeah,
letter to
same.
Congress that we were supposed to do, that which was 25% of our
Oh,
grade.
yeah.
I waited until like my last day at school to turn that in.
What about hey Thomas? Remember what's her face?
Miss
Our math. Yeah. Where we like almost got suspended a couple times.
What
and
the
then,
fuck?
Yeah, she made us sit in the closet. Yeah. Yeah, what a fun time that was.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Our math teacher back in my freshman year of high school, she would get really pissed at me and Thomas because me and Thomas would fuck around the entire class. And she was like, all right, you guys are taking the test in the back of the class. I was like, okay. No, the closet. And then we went in there. And then me and Thomas just kind of sat there on a soundboard. And we would just crack open the door out in the hallway and just yell at kids. Play porn, I think. I think we played porn at one point in the hallway. And we just blared it in the hallway. Oh, it was great. We just yell at people walking by. It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
I never had any fun punishments like that at all.
They did it all.
Yeah. I mean, I
just got sent to the principal's office all the time.
I was only suspended
Told my
once,
teacher
but that was
no.
bullshit.
I got suspended in middle school. That was the only time I've ever been suspended was in middle school because I told the teacher no. And he told me to go to the office. I was just like no. But
No.
he's dead. But he's dead now. Rest in peace.
Motherfucker
Rest in
dead.
peace, Mr. No.
He died.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mr.
Mr. Young was a
Port.
fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of people in the Derby school system that's a pedophile.
I guarantee it.
Like, there's so many. Wasn't there like 3 one
There's
year?
definitely one.
There was 3 in 1 year.
Like half of the gym teachers are.
Yeah, I guarantee
yeah.
it. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
No
couldn't get
doubt.
a fucking chick in his whole goddamn life. Jesus. I'll do a sit up. All right, Pudgy.
The only one that wasn't was. This was the only.
This was
one that-
cool.
Yeah.
This was cool
Yeah,
as
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
G.
Yeah.
Coach, I love you. I don't know if you know who I am, but I love you.
Yeah, you probably don't remember me either. But you're a cool dude.
Yeah, you should get a promotion. You should be captain coach.
Captain Coach.
Looking like Trevor from GTA 5.
does. The Crocs on. Trevor from GTA with Crocs.
that pretty much sums up.
Yeah, but he's not insane.
No, he's not. He's
He's
not
actually
insane.
very kind-hearted.
Who was the one? There was a gym teacher that was just a dick. Yeah, where he was just
He was a
fucking
pedophile.
prick. He's a what?
Yes.
He had to have been. He's,
Allegedly, we gotta say allegedly for legal purposes. Allegedly.
actually, my friend Blaine, he went to school senior year. He moved to senior year, and his coach was. He got switched to my friend's school, and he's like, "Holy shit, dude! He's doing the same shit he did in Derby." And it's like, oh,
Wait, what other shit?
he would definitely like, "Oh, I'll be right back," and like go talk to Coach, whatever her name was, in the girls' locker. No.
The weird buff gym teacher.
I know the other one was because I always heard it get
Oh,
called.
be a substitute teacher.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh yeah, Mr. That,
So
yeah.
she's like, I'm gonna talk to Mr. And he went to the fucking girls' locker room. I'm like, what are you doing?
Sniffing panties. No.
I'm just sniffing some socks here. Sniffing some gym socks here. Coach is a bad man. You
He
hear
is.
me? I'm gonna bleep their names out so that we won't get in trouble. But fuck you.
Yeah, for legal purposes, fucking
Yeah.
pedophile.
Fucking hate
Yeah.
you, Coach.
Fucking pedophile. Coach to pedophile. Pedophile.
Okay.
We probably get in trouble with the high school.
We would. We'd actually
yeah,
probably
no,
get.
we'd
We'd
definitely
definitely
get
get
in
like in trouble.
Or actually, it would probably we probably wouldn't get in trouble, but they would probably start investigating shit.
Well, they
Like,
might, yeah, because there's like real
Yeah,
times when I'm
I
like,
doubt that
dude,
we would get in trouble for that. They would probably just
Well,
start
we'd-
investigating people.
yeah, we'd get in trouble for using names.
Oh yeah. That's, we're gonna censor it out, right, Mr. Pedophile?
Quit saying his name, so I don't have to edit it out.
Pedophile.
So, but yeah, no, high school, no, a lot of classes I just fucked off in. I didn't really care, but
I didn't either.
I somehow managed. I think they just didn't like me. They just wanted to pass because they didn't want to deal with me next year.
You just got me and Thomas would just play Roblox in class. that was
See,
fun.
I've had one instance where they just passed me because they didn't want me next semester, and that was in English my senior year.
Is she an English teacher?
No, she was the physical science energy
Oh.
teacher, Miss Bitch.
I had to retake health science.
Really?
Freshman, yeah.
Really?
Because I failed it.
How did you fail
I
health
don't really
science?
know. I don't really know.
How'd you fail that fucking piece of cake class?
I think I gypped that class a lot, though. I
That's
think that's
an
why I just skipped
easy
it.
A.
I skipped it for some reason. I was like, oh, is it required?
It is.
And it was.
It
It
is.
was. I had to redo it.
It is very much required.
As a fucking old-ass senior in a class full of freshmen.
You're all tall and lanky, and they're just sitting there learning about penises.
They say penis. Don't do drugs.
That's all it was like, in this, they barely touched upon sex. They barely.
Well, no, when they did, it was just
Yeah,
about
there was, like,
it was mostly
one
about
day.
drugs. Don't do crack and meth, kids. Don't
Yeah,
do
what was
crack.
that? But they talked about, like, sex for, like, one day, or, like, it was a couple days for me, because I had last hour, so it was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. That was just it, and everything else was like, if you share a needle, you're going to have, like, a not fun. And it's like, okay, we understand this, we got it, you know, we're not really going to do it, we're going to go smoke a joint behind the school later, actually. You know, that kind of thing. So, that's usually, everyone there knew exactly what was going on in the world. Everyone knew that drugs are bad, needles are not good, sex is cool if you do it properly, blah blah blah. We all got it. And they taught us how to wash ourselves in that class. Like, this is how you're supposed to wash yourselves. And it's like, what dimwit, gimp-lipped retard doesn't know how to wash themselves? Well, actually, I take that back. There's a lot of people at that school that just didn't know the meaning of, like,
Bunch of
showers.
really, like, creepy nerd kids.
Hygiene.
Yeah.
That kind of freaked me out. Like as soon as they reach in their backpack, you kind of just have to say your final words because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know.
Well, when they reach in there, you see crumbs on their fingers from Dorito
Oh,
bag.
It
Ugh.
wasn't just crumbs, you know. Something else. Something else in there.
Yeah, just reach in their backpack and you just fucking fear for your life.
Oh, okay. At campus, I think I told you the story, Thomas. But okay, at school there's this kid. He was weird. I don't know. I can't remember his fucking name. I'm gonna call him David for short. So David, he was a very weird kid. He had like autism galore, and he was the smart kid. You know, he's always smart. Everyone went with him to smart. But when he couldn't figure out shit, he would hit himself. He would you know, like get really pissed off and like get really excited at the same time. And then one day he was having a really bad time in history, and this motherfucker was like, and he like threw his computer on the ground and like went in his backpack, and like one of the fucking guys, one of the jocks was like, oh fuck, you know, and it was just like the whole class like turned around and was like, what the hell? And the kid's pulling out like another book, and it's just like,
Oh shit! Never mind.
well, he's like, bro, he was like, bro, I'm not doing this.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
That was just health science. That was just health science, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that was basically that time in class. It wasn't
Welcome
scary.
to America, where every quiet white kid in
Yeah.
class,
Is
every time they reach in
feared.
their bag, you just shit your pants.
Every
Yeah.
fucking
You're
white
scared.
kid who gets slightly aggravated is fucking feared.
Well, it's always the weird ones. It's always the weird white kids.
You see a kid just
Mind you, we're all white.
Okay.
very.
Very. But it's always the weird kids that, like, they don't smell good. They have, like, they have background pictures of, like crappy drawings.
Little hentai in there.
No, they're just
little
weird.
anime.
Yeah, they do, like, weird hentai, like, shit. Or they'll quote anime to, like, make themselves sound cooler. They're those types of kids.
Or the ones that are for some reason just go nani in class, so you just gotta look at them.
Oh my god, that reminds me of,
Oh.
yeah, that's happened like a million times before.
Or the like,
Nani?
or the weird kids that go nuzzles, XD,
I will-
LOL guys,
no, I will
LOL.
personally, no.
I've
Chicks-
seen kids that do that.
Chicks at school, if you have ears on or tails,
Oh my god, tails
grow
are
up.
the
Grow
worst.
up.
They're the
Grow the
most
fuck
cringy
up.
things.
How old are
ever.
you? 18.
If you wear
You got a
cat
fucking
ears,
pony plug in your ass.
if you wear cat ears unironically, you are a fucking shitty human.
you are a loser. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are a loser.
That is like first
I mean, it's
stage
cool.
of being a fucking furry.
Okay, here's the thing. If you want to have that persona, cool. Get it away from public areas. Literally, people are creeped out about it.
There
It's
was this-
weird. But it's I mean, there's really good. Okay, furries. I don't have anything wrong with furries. I have problem with people who are weird about it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
like they draw wolves on every like really crappy wolves on the whiteboard and like don't erase it, and like the teacher erases it and they have like a fucking
on it.
yeah, they have a fucking panic attack.
Don't erase my persona, please.
Why do they sound like that?
I don't know. I mean, that's why every furry I know is,
please, mister, please do not erase.
what's your persona? Mine is a wolf.
I am.
Can we just talk about
and
90%?
they're like,
I'm a fucking
what?
panda, guys.
90% of furries are like wolves.
Yeah, they're wolves.
That's
Or foxes, or
Cats.
cats.
Cats are a big one too. It's not-
Dragons.
yeah, there's some creative furries. You know.
As long I mean, hey, if you're a furry, all right, you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're like coming up to me, all right,
Act like a normal
get in
fucking
You get in
person.
my personal space, all right, in a self-defense situation. Hey, furry comes up to me, man. That's a threat on my life. Now, hey, you do you, but hey, you walk up to me, I'm punching you in the face. I'm sorry, but get that weird shit away from me, man.
If I hear one ooh come out of your mouth, I'm decking you in your fucking nose.
Yeah.
One ooh woo and I'm kicking you in
Yeah,
the ribs.
one
I'm sorry.
one nuzzle and I'm gonna fucking clock you in the throat.
Say bye bye to your Adam's apple.
One-
you're
yeah.
swallowing that tonight.
One yiff and I'm gonna fucking break your kneecaps. Honestly.
Start talking about knots. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Oh man, I want you to see my fur. No, I don't. Like, you know,
Get the fuck away from me.
art's art, but if it's weird art, I'm not gonna look at it.
See,
know?
one thing. Okay, so going back to like the whole cat ears thing, you know those like headphones with cat ears on them?
I do remember those.
Those,
Yeah.
those are the cringiest things ever. And there's this
Yep.
one girl.
I knew 3 people.
I knew every person that had him was either really fucking gross,
Really
really
fucking
weird
yeah.
and creepy,
and Tumblr.
and Tumblr. Yeah.
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 It's Tumblr. Go ahead, Ethan. What were you gonna say before that?
I pretty much said what I needed to say. It was just like I knew one person. I saw this one chick walking down the hall. She wasn't very attractive, so it probably makes sense. She strayed away from humanity because no one would talk to her. But
A wretched creature.
Yeah.
We're not mean people, but
No,
there
no.
are weird people.
I'm a mean-spirited human being, but that's just because the doomer lifestyle.
Okay, you need to be silenced. Go ahead, Ethan.
but like she would wear them every day, and like
Oh.
yeah, it was weird. And if you have those, keep it in like your room, because no one
Mm-hmm.
wants to see those. No one. It's cringy. Okay, it's 100%
like-
cringy.
100% agree with that.
It's kind of what killed anime for me was like those really weird kids that were just so obsessed with it.
Yeah, especially the ones that always wore like Naruto headbands and like had like
Naruto ran like
yeah.
across the
I mean, if
school.
you want to promote your shit, like wear a shirt and whatever, like more power
That's
to you.
fine,
But
man.
if you're
That's
gonna be
cool.
weird about it,
Yeah.
it's mostly that's the key word. If you're gonna be weird about it, you need to stop. Like, be a normal fucking person.
Like, do what you want.
Have your interests, but don't push it to everyone's face. Like, I don't push my hobbies on anyone else's face. You know, it's just going back to the tails thing. I don't know what started that, but like that
pony
weird
plugs.
pony
Probably.
pony plugs. Yeah,
Pony plugs probably.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have furries been around?
Because I think it wasn't just like the tails thing that pony plug. They started off as tails, the plug thing. And then
Yeah.
They were like, oh, but we want to wear it in public, so then they just,
Clip-ons
yeah,
and-
so they made clip-ons and all that shit.
But that's weird.
It is weird.
And they always wear like the weirdest like bands on their arms. They'd have like they draw on themselves to seem edgier, and
yeah.
they always have their headphones really loud with like this weird anime music. It's always like Sword Art Online's
yeah, it's
opening.
always like Sword Art
It's like
Online.
yeah,
Talking to you, JoJo fans. Just joking. It's a prank.
it's a prank.
It's just a prank. It's all right.
So I don't know, just something about how long have I said this? How long have furries been like a thing?
I honestly don't
I think they've
know.
always been a thing, but
No, I mean, like,
think
where's it
they
been, like,
gained
the
prevalence, over
obsessed-
the past 10 years?
Was it
10
Bronies
years.
the one that really kickstarted the fandom?
I would guess it was probably Bronies.
Because there's
Probably.
always Chris Chan. It's Chris
Because
Chan.
it was Bronies at first, right? And then the Bronies kind of evolved. They took a new form. That new form is furries. Because you don't really hear about Bronies anymore.
No, you don't. You always hear about furries.
Yeah, it's only furries now. Furries used
Well,
to be underground, but now they're starting to gain prevalence.
Well, Chris Chan's a furry. You know who Chris Chan is?
I know who Chris Chan is.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to.
Well,
to
I think
know,
Chris
but
Chan was
yeah.
like a precursor to furries as well.
Yeah. I don't know.
DeviantArt was definitely kind of like the main hub of it. I guess furries have been around for like a long time. It's just that I guess they gained notoriety for after like the My Little Pony stuff, pony plugs, and
Pony plugs.
bronies, conventions. Have you seen those conventions? Have you seen those like talk panel conventions and shit like that, where they're like, oh, I'm a very big fan of it, so, and they're
They
just
always talk like that. They
Yeah.
never talk normal. It's always like that. Like same with old like Minecon shit.
Minecon,
Oh,
Super Kai
like
64.
who would do a panel for a brony convention or
And, yeah.
a furry convention? You're just asking for awkward
weird,
conversations.
yeah.
You are asking for it at that point.
Yep. The most antisocial fucking human beings going up to a microphone in front of their heroes is going to be the most awkward thing. Why don't you just do a Reddit Q&A?
Yeah, Reddit Q&A.
Reddit Q&A is going to, because you can,
Except for
you
Woody
don't,
Harrelson.
yeah, that was weird.
That got weird. No,
Go check out the Woody Harrelson Reddit
It's a
Q&A.
piece of internet history.
That right there is gold. But yeah, do a Reddit Q&A because you don't have to answer the weird questions. You just answer the ones that pay, that you give a shit about.
Yeah. How do you feel about furries, Thomas?
Kill him.
Death to furries.
Whoa,
Hold
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
I do appreciate. Okay, before that, just a clarification. Furries aren't weird people. I follow accounts that sometimes draw, furry art, which is fine. They're very good at it. It's just, the over obsessive little freshman girls that think they're edgy is what pisses me off.
Yeah. That's what it all boils down to. It's not really
Yeah, it's
furries themselves.
because there's always cringe. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cringe, bro.
there's always cringe. Like even the
No.
most respected shows have
No.
cringe.
Furries are no, they shouldn't be a thing.
Well, I wouldn't say that because then like mascots are mascots technically furries?
No.
No,
No?
because they're representing something. They're not representing a weird sexual fucking thing. That's what
Yeah,
furries
plus I
really
also like-
are. It's like, oh, this is my fetish. It's fucking
That is
sexual.
weird.
Because
So
I
it
did
is
watch
weird.
like a very long video.
Being
and
a furry
apparently-
is weird because most of the time it's fucking sexual. It's not
Now
like,
listen,
I just want to dress up like a cat. No, you're dressing up like a cat because you're a weird fucking pervert.
And that has actually been proven though, because I watched a video of someone that was a furry, and was talking about how he ran 2 Discords, right? And he had to keep making new Discords because all the furries that were in there, all the fellow furries, all they would talk about was either like some kind of sexual fetish thing, weird ass role play bullshit. It was never normal stuff. It was about 70% of all conversations were really weird, sexual. There was some like really like there was a lot of evidence of some like pedophiles in the furry community. It's a sketchy thing.
It's
and
a sketchy community.
Yeah.
There are good people in it, but
Yeah,
it's
like
a
I don't doubt that,
majority.
but there's some of them that are
diaper fetish furries.
Yeah.
Or that weird video of like a chick in her bathtub just
that-
playing in the water.
that fucking
that
bothered
video. Because it's just like because there's no like talking. It's not her going, look at me in my fur. There's no talking. That's still weird, but like it's just you hear the fan in the bathroom and the water swishing on her fursuit. And that is the weirdest. Like it's the most, I don't know,
unnerving.
unnerving. That's the word, unnerving thing because it feel like it's gonna cut to someone getting like a screwdriver in the temple.
Yeah, it's a more pleasant sight than a furry.
Well, it feels like a Red Room like video. It feels like I merged to the dark web because whenever those weird videos emerge of like a furry video where it's like this dude in a furry costume is bent over on like a hotel bed. He rips a giant ass fart,
Oh
dude,
my god.
and he's like, "What did that do for you?" And like, it's disgusting because he's muffled by his. He was muffled by his his fox costume or whatever. I can't remember what it was. He's like, and it's gross.
It's so nasty.
God,
Ugh.
people getting off on that is not.
Oh man. Like I said, about
You need to be
70%.
stopped or grow up or act normal in public. Go home and jerk off to a Simba, and then but when you go out home, when you go into like a restaurant, be normal. Wear decent clothes.
Peacekeeper.
You are not.
Get that soundbite.
Yeah, get that
As a soundboard.
Yeah.
Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper, and it shows Sam Hyde shooting a shotgun.
Peacekeeper. Gotta get that as like a soundboard. Just randomly hit that button. Just random parts in the conversation.
Peacekeeper. But
Someone starts saying something spicy. Peacekeeper.
that's another subsection, not subsection, but so furries going on to. Do you guys know a lot about like DeviantArt?
No.
No, I actually don't. Don't. I know how weird it is though.
Yeah,
but,
okay, no, that's what I'm saying. Do you know about the weird shit in DeviantArt?
Like Sonic fan fiction.
Like
I'm gonna
like
DeviantArt
Peter
right
Griffin
now.
feet porn. Like there's so much weird, like Sonic with like really stinky feet, and it's like
Sonic, I want to see your toes. Let me see your toes, Sonic.
ugh.
Very musty. Let me put them in my mouth.
I like the webbing on my tongue.
Oh man, I can just smell it when you're taking your shoes off. Oh, I like it. Can I get a whiff?
I want to see Amy's feet.
Oh, Amy. Let me see your toes.
And it's another thing on DeviantArt, like fucking, it's always Sonic. It's always Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic like shit porn. Sonic really, they're like really Sonic vor.
Come on, Sonic. Some chili dogs. Make your poops real stinky.
Oh my fuck! I'm on DeviantArt right now.
And it's just like, yeah, it's probably not a fun site to be on.
It's-
Didn't they like?
Oh
Oh
my-
no, that was Tumblr. Never mind. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
Tumblr.
I thought they banned porn.
No,
but no,
you
that
can't
was Tumblr.
ban porn on
Can't, yeah,
DeviantArt.
no,
like
that's impossible. There's too much.
Transformer porn on here.
Yeah, there's any cartoon you can think of. There's like the new Powerpuff Girl one.
Oh, they're like 9.
Yeah, no, there's weird shit on there, bro. But it all has to do with like the 4 subjects: feet, shit, vor, and like extremely grotesque penises.
There's a lot of furry shit on here
Nothing
too.
but Sonic 4, dude.
Yeah, that's that. It's mostly where these chicks we were talking about, or dudes. There's a lot of dudes too. Go on DeviantArt and go look, and it's like in MS Paint, and no drawing shitty, but like I don't know, man. I don't like seeing the same profile of a wolf.
Yeah.
It's always a wolf.
It's always the wolf. It's
never
always
not
a wolf.
It's
Yeah.
always a fucking wolf.
It always has like a bang over its eye with like a little red on it.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, it's always a bang. It's always like
It's
a
always
bang
li-
that goes like that.
Yeah, it's always a big
It's always them
bang.
smiling, showing off their teeth. Like,
Yeah. Ugh. Or like they have piercings and shit too.
Oh yeah, no piercings.
Piercings. I mean, there's granted there are artists on DeviantArt that post actual art.
Yeah, there's
It's just
actually good art on
you
DeviantArt.
really got to look at it. Yeah. It's just that you get those weird subsections of like I don't know, you name it.
Sonic.
It's mostly Sonic. There's not a day that goes by that I don't hear that dude Sonic DeviantArt.
Sonic DeviantArt is one of the
smell.
worst DeviantArts.
Yep. Because it's not necessarily fetishy. It's a majority of just weird, distorted content
Yeah.
that like, not autistic.
People like Chris Chan. People
Chris
like
Chan. It's
Chan.
Chris. Mostly people a lot like Chris Chan.
Fucking make their own Sonic OCs.
Sonic Chew.
Sonichu, whatever the fuck the other one. Some edgy ones.
Yep. It's always just edgelords, and then you get to like the old Tumblr. I haven't heard anything about Tumblr anymore.
Yeah,
Tumblr's
Tumblr's
dead.
dying.
Tumblr's dead.
So like that's a good sign. But at the same time, there was a lot of artists on there that actually like had good art. Of
I think
porn.
they moved over to DeviantArt.
Well, they moved over to DeviantArt, they moved over to Twitter, and they moved over to other platforms. Just but like Tumblr was like a bigger thing for artists and stuff. Their projects.
There's also a lot
but-
of people who have like pregnant fetishes, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's another one.
The vor. That's like the
Vor.
vor shit. Like, oh, Sonic.
It's or you can hear Amy and Sonic's stomach going. Like
No,
jerk-
very
yeah,
tasty.
coming.
How
yeah.
do you feel in my stomach?
Oh, I just came. You know?
No.
Yeah, it's that stuff, but it's always and I always look. It's just funny, like the Sonic feet porn. They always have these weird It's just like crinkled feet all the time, and like a really like
It's like the Grinch, you know, like the Grinch's feet. It's always like that.
yeah, it's like crinkled feet and like a stock image they found off of Google, and they plastered the like feet really big on it to make it look like they're sitting down, and it's like that's dumb. That's not art. And it's always like Amy showing her smelly feet, and it's just like this is weird. And all the comments are like, oh yeah, I'd love to lick her toes.
God.
And it's like these are like grown men probably. These are probably men. These aren't kids.
Like 40-year-old men.
These are dudes who've seen Sonic and like have had like a fetish for Knuckles like since it came out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet's on some weird shit.
Yeah. Just there's some weird subsections of
Yeah.
any platform.
Any
really,
social media
like
platform,
Twitter.
you'll find weird shit.
Yeah. Facebook is definitely a safe haven for like people getting shot
Yeah.
live.
Like the reporters that got shot on Facebook Live.
Yep, that old
Action
man.
6 News.
That old man that got shot live.
Oh, who's Joe? Oh, Joe Mama. Sorry.
What else is on Facebook that's just it's
Relatable humor, boomer humor. All
and
that
death,
shit.
yeah.
And death.
Or you get those really weird accounts, get those really weird profiles where it's like they're friending their other profiles of the exact same name with the exact same image, and it's just like what the fuck, you know?
There's also a ton of bots on Facebook.
Bots, yeah. There's always like
one was like,
ARGs.
yeah, there was one bot on Facebook that took my mom's name. That was really fucking weird. Getting a friend request from someone that had the same name as my mom was really weird.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Very weird.
It
But
bots.
on DeviantArt, it's Sonic, and he's saying child porn is okay.
Oh my god. Yep. That's Yep.
DeviantArt is
Huh.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore at this point.
Pretty cringe.
It's oh I mean it's just
Yo, Is Five Nights at Freddy's still a fucking thing? Because like there's a shit there's
No.
there's
No.
a shit ton
No,
of Five Nights
no,
at
it
Freddy's.
died.
That's another thing I totally forgot about.
The
I
Five Nights
totally
at Freddy's
forgot
thing.
about
That- that's
Five
another
Nights.
furry thing.
It was a fun game back then, but then it got abused.
I mean I played it. Everyone's
Yeah.
played the first game at least. Everyone's at least played the first two games. But and they came with the Golden Freddy backpacks and
Yeah, that
you know,
My brothers to this day are still
Five Nights at Freddy's fans.
weirdly obsessed, like actually obsessed with
God.
it.
The lore.
Still.
I
It's
never
been
was.
5 years.
I never was.
It's been 5 fucking years, and they're still going hard. They are like
They watch Matt Pat videos.
Matt Pat videos. Oh, fucking gross. I hate Matt Pat. I'm sorry.
Parker just shivered.
Oh, it's just a game theory.
Yeah, no, that's I mean, it's true, and if he wants to, no, everyone debates it, but that's what gave him fame. But it was every single week he came with a game theory ever since Five Nights at Freddy's. It was always Five Nights at Freddy's. Or
Yeah,
Sans.
It
Undertale
still
was
is.
another big thing.
Undertale's not a bad game. It's cringe to think about people obsessed. People just obsess over a certain character, which is fine, but like it to the sense that it's not healthy.
Yeah, it's not.
But Five Nights at Freddy's is like I think the big thing that edgy furries
Yeah,
latched
that-
onto.
that-
Edgy,
was- yep.
edgy furries. That's what that was.
Yeah. Those really like those big time edge lords, because the ones that were like bronies became fucking
That was,
Five
when
Nights.
that was when DeviantArt like went right to Five Nights
Yep.
at Freddy's porn.
Yep.
Right to it. They went on the first train
to porn of Five Nights
to
at Freddy's.
fucking Five Nights at Freddy's porn as quick as they could.
Chica Foxy had just doing it.
They pumped that shit out.
They
They fucking
pumped-
pumped it out, man.
Walt
They
Disney
milked
and
it.
Mo-
Especially
Movies,
when that
man.
second game came out. God, there was so much.
The second game, because it became more popular, and the third game was like super hyped, and then the fourth one was super hyped.
You know
and the
that-
sister location.
You know that Oni and G that
animator.
yeah, it was the Fine Bros beating a dead horse thing.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was Psychic Pebbles.
Yeah, that's what I imagine DeviantArt. They're going up to the dead horse, all right? It's
And they're
already
just
dead,
beating the fuck out of it.
diseased, thin, all gross, and they're just kicking the shit out of it. And
Yeah.
then just outshoots just a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's porn for like
Yeah.
the next 2 years.
Sustained. You know.
Oh, the music
econ.
too. The music parodies.
Oh
I
yeah.
hate-
They were
they
so
were all
fucking bad.
Not a single
My-
one of them was good.
On the bus.
Not a single one.
On the bus. Kids played that shit. And we just throw everything at them. We're like, shut up. What is this?
It was always those.
Wanted to get into a
those
fight, you know. I was down to throw hands.
It was always those remixes by, Tombstone. What is his name? Music.
I don't even know. I don't even
Music-
know the names
well,
of them.
Yeah, Music Tombstone or something like that.
It was always those kids that sat in the seat where like the wheel well was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Because they
Yep,
can,
yep.
because they can sit in that nice little caddy cone.
Yeah.
Caddy cone. But I mean, and yeah, the music, and they'd always draw like the puppet.
Yep.
Then the animations came out.
Markiplier.
Markiplier milked
Yeah.
that shit.
Milk that. I mean, would
Yeah.
you blame him?
Nah.
Would
nah,
you
dude,
blame
I would've
him?
done the
He
same
probably
thing.
made a shit ton of money.
He found the perfect. I don't blame him. He found the perfect platform to latch onto, and and he played all the spin-offs. Don't even start on the fucking spin-offs.
Oh my
not,
God,
not
there
the
were so
spin-offs.
many.
those not parodies, but the spoofs. The ones that are like just clones. The Five Nights at Freddy's clones. He covered everything. Kids watched that shit. Even I was like, man, how is he that good? I even watched at the point where I was like, I don't understand, but I even watched it out of curiosity,
Yeah.
But he milked it for all it was worth. I mean, I really don't blame him, honestly, because that probably gave him a steady income for quite a long time.
Well, I finally came across my first set of titties on DeviantArt, so I'm stopping.
Who was it? Do we want to take bets? Was it Amy?
It's just some random picture. It's another edgy picture though. Like super edgy. There's no comments, no likes, nothing on it.
Well, I think that's all we have. Honestly, we've
Yeah,
reached the hour
yeah.
mark.
Reached the hour mark. I'm kind of exhausted on topics. Don't got anything else.
Honestly, I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
We're gonna stop it here. Thank you for watching. You can find us on YouTube.
Follow my Instagram, my gram, my snap, my chat, my snappity chat, Snapchat.
You want to tell them about like the uploading schedule and everything?
Oh yeah. Before we go, the uploading schedule: we record on Sundays and maybe Tuesday nights. Either way, we record on Sunday and we'll upload on Fridays. Fridays is when new podcasts will come out. So, stay tuned for that. It should be a pretty good schedule. So it gives me all week to do the thumbnail, editing. Make sure the audio's clean because the last video was a little quiet. So this time I'm gonna up my production rate. So yeah, that should be pretty much it. There should be more, hopefully. So yeah, that's it. I'm Andreas.
I am the one and the only Parker.
Tis I, Ethan.
I'm Thomas.
And thank you for watching the Crispy Jacksons podcast. Have a good one.